Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our yoga class today. Today we're going to kickstart your day with this invigorating flow. So on our mats today we'll be lighting the inner fire and start to build some heat through sun salutations and also some squat variations. So this will give you that embodied boost that you can take with you from your mat and weave into the rest of your day. So yogis, let's get started. I always have a couple blocks near me when I practice. I highly recommend having some props close to you just to help lift the earth up to you, make it easy on yourself, and have them close by as we get started. Also make sure you have enough space around your mat to move your arms out wide, take up your space fully. We'll begin in a short and simple meditation. So go ahead and take your seat on the center of your mat. I'm on one of my blocks. I like to have my hips up higher than my knees to make sure that my blood is flowing through the lower half of the body. Set yourself up in a way that feels good to you. This initial sit facilitates us turning our attention inward. So you want to be comfortable as we begin. Then ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Let your spine be long. Then close your eyes. And ever so slightly drop your chin towards your heart so that the back of your neck is long. This also helps contain the energy within your core, the central part of the body, which we're energizing through our flow today. Watch your breath, your natural breath. And in this stillness, do a simple body scan and notice any parts of you, parts of your body that are calling out for some more attention, some more love, some nourishment. And notice what those calls feel like. Maybe it's tension or tightness. Could be atrophy. Notice what parts within you feel open, expansive, and are ready to be energized. Yoga is a practice of union, bringing all parts of us together. So unite your hands at heart center. And take a moment to declare your unique intention. What energy can you align with and invite in every posture that will help give you the boost to kickstart your day and provide you with fuel, sustainable energy from your practice and all day long. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, we're going to begin in child's pose, Malasana. So go ahead, if you're seated on a block, move your blocks over to the side. You can have either both blocks off to the one edge of your mat or on both sides of your mat. You want them handy so that you're not having to strain. You can have them really close and near you. Then separate your knees wide, tap your big toes together, press your hands into your mat and work your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Lay your forehead down so that your third eye is connected to the earth. This pose, Malasana, is so good to get grounded because your head is on the earth. In these first few moments of the practice, surrender any thoughts that are pulling at your attention, your life force energy. Release them into the ground so that you can use your whole practice to energize and kickstart your day. Then if you ever feel pulled away by your to-do list or any thoughts, you can always come back to this pose.
as an offering, an opportunity to give up, let go of anything that's taking away from you boosting your energy. You can also come back to this shape anytime you need to reconnect to your breath. Breath is what carries prana, life force, energy, and circulates it through your entire body. So here, begin to generate your Ujjayi pranayama. With each inhale, drag your breath across the back of your throat. Exhale through your nose and pump your low belly back. This ocean-like breath gives you a sensation at the back of your throat and the sound to remind you to stay in your body, stay with your breath as we add on the shapes. Now crawl your fingertips forward, reach your fingertips towards the top of your mat. On your next inhale, rise on up through a tabletop variation. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So we're jumping right into it, downward facing dog. With your head heavy, allow your ears to align with your upper arm bones. And then wrap your biceps forward, press down more through your index knuckles. Try it out, yogis. Bend your knees generously. Press even more through your hands till you work your ribs towards your thighs. And now straighten your legs to your degree, driving your heels down to the ground. Now notice my heels do not touch the ground, and they never do in this pose. So you're going for a holistic integration of your body, equal weight pressing down through your heels and your hands, so you get a nice lift up through your tail. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. With your inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your right hip on top of your left. Open your pelvis towards the right side of the room. And let this feel good, like you're waking your whole body up. Keep your knee bent. On your exhale, sweep your knee to your nose. Step to your right thumb. Lower your left knee down. This is a good place to use your blocks here if you'd like a little extra support. I'll show you on the first side. Cat-cows through low lunge. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, look up, lift your gaze. Allow your left hip point to drop more towards the earth. On your exhale, press in your right big toe mound, drag your hips back, cat variation. Lift your low belly up and in, tuck your chin towards your heart. Cat-cow variations. Inhale, open up your front body, that's it. Exhale, press into the earth, drag your hips back, hug your low belly in. One more time, inhale, shine your heart forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, pull energy into your center, your core. Come forward, inhale. This time, easy twist, right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Depress your shoulder blades down your back, open a little bit more. Exhale, right hand down. Now slide your hips back over your left knee. Flex your right toes. Inhale, scoop your heart forward again. You might want to slide your blocks back. Exhale, fold over your right shin. Ensure that your right foot is flexed, so really pull the pinky toe edge back towards your right hip. As you do that, slide your right hip crease back even more. Notice the sensations that arise through your right leg, down your hamstring, your calf, even into your low back. How's this pose showing up for you? Next inhale, shift forward. Go ahead and slide your blocks over to the side. Step back, downward facing dog. In your down dog, settle into some stillness and notice the difference between your two sides. Inhale your left leg up and back, stretch long. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. Really hug your heel towards your glutes, fly your left knee even higher. With your exhale, pump your low belly back, so move from your core, sweep your knee to your nose, step to your left thumb, lower your right knee down. Okay, yogis, option to keep your hands on the earth or onto your blocks. You can even use one block if that feels good. Inhale, shine your heart forward.
Exhale, cat variation. So move your hips back slightly. Pull everything up and into your core. Inhale, get long, expand. Exhale, press down into the earth to lift the earth's energy deep into your center. Light your inner fire. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, pull back. So there's a pulsation that we're harnessing. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Set up for your easy twist, left arm high. Hug your left knee in towards your heart. Wrap your right ribs under, and then look up. All right, both hands down to the ground. I like to keep my back toes under here. Shift your hips back, find your degree, then flex your left foot, bow over your left shin. So don't force anything here. We never want to force things, especially in yoga. You want to take each shape till you find that first layer of sensation, that first layer of resistance, and then meet that layer with your breath. And as you stay, as you bring your mind and your body into the experience, notice how your edge starts to grow, expand. Your body starts to change as you work through your practice. Slowly shift forward. This time step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high push-up pose. In our first vinyasa, we'll break it down. Press your heels back, stretch your heart forward. Create one long line of energy from your heels through the top of your head. Look forward, everyone. Press to your toes. Option to lower your knees down. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. So low cobra, your belly's still on the ground. Lift your heart and your gaze. For upward facing dog, just the tops of your feet and your palms are pressing. Exhale, either shift through child's pose or move through downward facing dog. We'll do one more, one breath, one movement. You make it your own, what will help give you the boost of energy you're looking for today. Inhale, slide forward, high push-up pose. Next inhale, look forward, press to your toes. Exhale, lower to your degree. Inhale, take your back bend yogi. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. Here we go. Look to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Exhale, step, walk, or float your feet up to your hands. At the top of your mat, slide your palms to your shins, halfway lift. Get your whole spine as long as you can. Extend your tail back, reach your heart forward. Exhale, bow. Keep a subtle bend in your knees. Inhale, rise to stand, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to pause here. Set your gaze at your fingertips. The union of your right and your left sides coming together. Hands united at heart. The union of all 7 major energy centers, the mighty heart center. And remember your intention for your practice today. What energy are you looking to boost as you link your body and your breath? And how can your practice be of service to the rest of your life? Claim it now. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Lift your gaze beyond the horizon line. Sun Salutation A. Release your hands down by your side. Circle your arms out and wide like the rays of the sun. Reach up. Unite your palms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, bend your knees. Drop your head at the base of your fold. Palms to shins, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Let's move through our vinyasa. Plant your hands. On your exhale, step back and lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. With each inhale, lift your tail higher in down dog. Each exhale, root your heels more towards the earth. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale fully, then step or hop to the top of your mat. Palms to shins, halfway lift. We're moving one breath, one movement. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise like the sun. Exhale, return to your heart. Take one round of breath here. Remember the fuel for your practice. Inhale, open your arms wide, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Palms to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Move through your Vinyasa, high to low push up on your exhale. Upward facing dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Look forward, yogis. Listen carefully. Identify your pinky fingers. So see your pinkies. This is where we're going. With your exhale, step your right hand to your right pinky, left hand to your left pinky. Grab one of your blocks if you've got it. Set it behind your heels, about 6 to 12 inches. Fingertips to the earth in front of you. Take a seat on your block. Hands to heart center. So we're moving into Malasana, squat pose. Turn your toes slightly out, heels slightly in. You might need to take a couple of rounds of breath to find your center in this shape. You also have 2 blocks, most of you, or 3 settings on your block. So find what's most comfortable for you. Then allow your hips to descend more towards the earth. As you do so, make a conscious connection through all 4 corners of your feet. So you're pressing down. As you press down, then you have the power to lift up and hug into your center. That'll help drive energy to your core, lighting your fire and giving you energy, fueling your practice that you can start to take forward off the mat and into your day. All right, hands to heart center. Press your palms firmly together. As you press in, also work your arm muscles into your legs, widen and open up your hips. A couple more rounds of breath here. This is such a common position for most of the world, but for us in the West, when we're spending time on our computers or in our cars, this can be a really confronting pose for some of us. So even if you need to lift your hips higher, do so, but stay in it, stay in it. The more you stay, the more tapas builds focus, concentration, commitment, the more heat you'll embody, transformative heat. All right, yogis, fingertips to the earth. Listen carefully. Lift your hips high, come into a forward fold, swivel both toes in to parallel. Let your head drop. Rock your way more forward towards your toes, let your head drop again. Keep your fingers on the earth. We'll make a little flow with our squats and our forward folds. On your inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, drop your hips down. Hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop your hips down. Hands to heart. Inhale, lift your heart higher. Exhale, hands to the earth. Forward fold. Couple more rounds at the rhythm of your breath. So it might feel good to speed it up or slow it down even more. Notice what feels most natural to you. You want to honor your inner rhythms with your movements. All right, next time through, stay in your squat, hands to heart. Drive your 4 corners of your feet down. Dig your heels in, and inhale, we rise. Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain pose variation. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side lean to the right. Stretch open through your side body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side lean to the left. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, sit down into your squat. You got it. Inhale here. Exhale here. One more time through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side lean. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, nice and steady. Slowly come down all the way into your squat. Your block is there to support you. Now, hands to the earth. Slide your block over to the side. Option here, either shoot back into chaturanga or step back. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Take a couple of rounds of breath to pedal out your knees. Sway your hips. And notice what's awakened within your body now. Next inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Step to your right thumb, lower your back knee down. Bring your right hand to your middle of your right thigh. Ground through either your left palm, your fingertips, or hand on a block. Easy twist. Wrap your left ribs towards your right leg. Turn your heart beyond the right edge of your mat. Option to reach your right arm high. Now return your right hand to your middle of your right thigh. Use it as a lever. Press down through your right hand. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. That's it. Long line of energy from your left knee through your left fingertips. On your exhale, side lean to the right side of your mat. Your right hand is there to stabilize. Now exhale, cross your center line, prayer twist. 5 rounds of breath here, yogis. Each inhale, lengthen your heart forward. Every exhale, pump your low belly back. Option to drop your left ear to your left shoulder or look down to your right foot. Dig down through your right big toe mound. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Option for Vinyasa or simply step back, downward facing dog. Moving on to the left side, keep the river flowing. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step to your left thumb, lower your back knee down. Hand to your mid-left thigh. So you're using the pressure of your left hand on your thigh to squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Keep hugging your left knee towards your heart, but move your left ribs up towards the back corner. Couple more breaths here. Then slide your shoulder blades down your back. Keeping your hand here as a stabilizer, press down through your left foot. Inhale, rise up. All ribs face forward. Squeeze your hips in. Stitch your front ribs in. Side lean to the left. Exhale, prayer twist. So we put all of those micro movements together to create this big dynamic twist. Now ride your breath within the shape. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, belly back, twist deeper. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, come forward, both arms up. Exhale, step back. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Smooth out your breath here. So we just ignited the fire within with those twists. Now we're going to take it even deeper. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step to your right thumb. Keep your back leg elevated. Inhale, full crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen your whole spine. Exhale, prayer twist. 3 rounds of breath here. Get longer with each inhale. Exhale, pump your belly back, twist more. Your whole body is engaged. Inhale, come to center, both arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. So we face open to the left side of the mat. On your next inhale, straighten your front leg, both arms up. Turn your toes in slightly for star pose. Take up your space. Then grab your hips. Now spin your heels in, toes out. Sit into a squat for goddess pose. First time through, rock your hips side to side. Find your space within the squat. Then try to slide your tailbone down, zip up your low belly. Press your knees out, out. So for some of us, we might be a little higher. Some of us can go a little lower. Find your shape within the shape. Then bring your hands to heart center. Settle your drishti, your gaze at your fingertips. Bring in the focus and the calm. As we add on more challenge, lift both heels up. Sit a little lower. Feel and hear your breath, yogis. Sit a little deeper, you got this. Heels down, hands to hips. Rise on up. Now, spin your toes in, heels out. Setting up for wide straddle, forward fold. Seal the knife edges of your feet to the ground. Lift your inner arches all the way up so you engage your groin. Pull your elbows back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, pour forward and fold. Land your fingertips to the earth. Drop your head. See if you can shift more weight towards your toes, out of your heels slightly. Then lift your shoulders away from your ears. Let your neck unravel. Deep, full breaths here. Next inhale, crawl your fingers forward, come into a halfway lift. Zip up your low belly, integrate. Hands to hips, rise on up. Warrior two, right toes forward, arms open wide. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, vinyasa flow. Left side, inhale, float your left leg high. Exhale, step forward, full crescent lunge. Keep the fire going. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. So really activate through your back leg. Notice if you start to dip, power up. Bring your whole body together. This invigorating flow helps bring the union in physically with your body and breath, your mind and your body, and your intention with your actions. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, warrior two. I'll turn to face y'all. Then inhale, star pose. Big opening, full body opening. Hands to hips. Turn your heels in, toes out. Sit deep and low. This time, bring your fingers to the outsides of your thighs. So thumbs in, fingertips out. For a twist, drop your right shoulder down, look over your left shoulder. Switch sides. Inhale, come back to center. Grab your hips, rise on up. Spin your toes in, heels out. One big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Drop your head. Even shake it out. Shake out your head, shake out your jaw. Then grab your hips with a flat back, rise all the way up. Spin your left toes forward, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, hands to the ground. Listen carefully. Step back, downward facing dog. Then walk halfway up your mat. Drop down to your knees. Cross your ankles behind you. Roll over your feet. Lay down on your back. We'll take one bridge pose together. Align your heels underneath your knees. Then dig down through all four corners of your feet. Now plug your triceps into the earth. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Jazz hands up to the sky. You can keep your hands like this or extend your arms forward. Press down through the back of your head. Lift your tail up. Lace your tailbone through. Hug your inner thighs towards one another. 3 more deep breaths here, yogis. Slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Hug your knees in towards your heart. Then happy baby, catch the knife edges of your feet. Pull your thighs down towards the ground as you kick your heels up. Much like Malasana. We're in our squat pose again, but fully supported on our backs. Release, then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Thread the needle. Pull your left leg towards you. Use your right elbow to work your right thigh away from you. Feet are still flexed and engaged. We want to wake up the tissues in the short time that we have in our practice to maximize the effectiveness from the energy we're generating. Then release, both feet down. Cross your left leg over your right leg or left ankle over your right ankle. Pull both legs towards you. Work your left knee away from you. So in every pose, we're pressing down, lifting up, hugging in, and expanding out. This is what creates total body integration and really a kickstart to your energy. All right, yogis, release both feet down, tap your knees together, constructive rest, option for Shavasana, or meet me in a seated meditation. We'll end in a few moments of stillness. If you're in seated meditation, ground your palms, close your eyes. Let go of any control in your breath, any effort in your body, and as best as you can, any effort in your mind. Through our practice today, we've lit the inner fire. Your inner furnace is burning now. And you've provided your unique fuel by aligning with your intention and embodying it in every pose. So in this space and stillness, allow the light to radiate through you and become who you are, not just what you've done. If you're in Shavasana, please join me up in a seat or stay if it feels good. Within your seat, please unite your hands at heart center. Lift your heart higher into your thumbs. Spread your fingers out wide. Embody the energy of a flame. And shine your light out from you now. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Lift your prayer hands to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Namaste. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and please join us for more yoga and meditation on roundglass.com. Be well.